big number is very much investors are looking for, and very often they compare to what China did in 2008. But environment is very different. There's a lot of protectionism and also overcapacity issue. China wants to shift its focus away from real estate-led growth. So it really going to take some time for other sectors to emerge. So long as the growth is being maintained at the current pace, I really don't see a bazooka. That's something the market is looking for. I think what we want to see is just more targeted support measures in real estate sector and local government finance. I think we are going to get there. It's just going to take time. As central bank governor said, reserve requirement rate will be cut. Actually, the room for cutting is more than 15 basis points. Right now, it's between 6 to 7% for most commercial banks, and that could come down to 4 to 5%. So there's still a lot of room for monetary easing.
Still room for easing. Okay, what about the measures that we saw announced to attempt to firm up the property sector this week? I wanted to focus on this because this has been a problem spot for China's economy for a long time now. You can put industrial output and retail sales numbers to one side. Property is the primary concern right now. It accounts for a huge portion of GDP and household wealth as well. It's directly correlated to consumer confidence too. So what's your take on this, and will the measures that have been announced so far go far enough to drive a recovery within the sector?
The measures so far probably not enough. But Chinese consumers, it's true, 70% of wealth tied to real estate sector. It's affecting consumer sentiment, as you have highlighted. But Chinese consumers, they don't have very high leverage. They don't face margin call. So it's just going to take some time. And China is a big market. Real estate market, what's happening in first tier, second tier are very different. So you can't have one size fits all measure for all regional market. But I do think more support measures would come through. It takes time.